Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property. Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up there in age, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey, welcome back to the channel. So why do I always want everyone to win around me? I'm just going to be really honest. Even if I want people to win around me, the majority of people won't. The majority of people won't. Maybe as they get older in life and they start to really heed the advice of those who are successful, who are winning, who are getting it done, then they'll start to see what can really happen and what can really shake up for them. You know what I've noticed is that people like to take advice from those who are hustling, trying to make that quick cash, but not quite getting there. They're trying to sell you on insurance because you can leverage your insurance and it's risk-free investing. To me, that is hilarious. There is no investment that is not without risk. All right, every investment has risk. So for anyone to say that is obviously, to me, just an outright scam. Now, I don't really believe that, there's a need for life insurance, okay? Especially if you just don't know what will happen. Maybe you might end up with something, God forbid. Anything can just happen. And so there's a need for life insurance. I believe that there is a need for life insurance until you have enough money to cover all of your debts and expenses. What do I mean by that? If you have a mortgage, you have enough money to not only cover your mortgage, but maybe to cover the family expenses for 2 years after your loss. If you have enough to do that, then you may not need life insurance. If you have enough to cover all of your rental properties to be paid off and paid for in full and 2 years of expenses, then you may not need life insurance. If you have less assets than that, tucked away, less savings than that, tucked away, less stocks than that, tucked away, then you may need life insurance in order to keep your family afloat should you have a family. But if you're using life insurance as leverage, if you're using it to trade in the stock market, that is absolutely a no-no. That's absolutely no good. So if you're at a point where you still need to get life insurance, I would look at whole life insurance, not term life insurance, because term life insurance is based on a set period of time, and it can be way more expensive than whole life insurance. And I just don't see the need to do that. I don't really think it makes a lot of sense. And then, just understanding that you have to focus on history versus everything else, right? You don't hear anyone say, I got rich, I became a billionaire because I invested in life insurance. You hear people say, oh, I made $100,000 this year in life insurance. But truth be told, not many people are making 6 figures in life insurance. We all know that the best market for a sales representative is the car selling market. So if you want to make it big in anything, it would be car sales. Another thing that would be very big is real estate. With the interest rates where it is right now, it could be on a small decline, but of course, these things will surface and come back to life in due time. Once the Fed starts to lower those interest rates and pricing, people will be selling like they've never sold before. And so if you can stick it out right now, you will be raking the dough very soon. And honestly, when interest rates drop, and if they drop significantly to like 4%, I might even consider a sales environment like that, just because I know how lucrative it can be. And car sales would probably be where I land because it's just so easy. And I would learn a lot about cars and the business and where the real numbers are and how to really negotiate a better rate on a vehicle. Ironically, car salesmen tend to be the ones who get duped the most when it comes to their car payment. So that's another thing that I would not be a part of. But to make a long story short, no, I'm not going to be the crypto investor. I heard that the crypto Bitcoin that they're having will continue to be in circulation until about 2140 before the last Bitcoin can be mined. 2140. I just find that so funny. It's so laughable to me. So you're really telling me that where everyone was expecting it to be so much harder to mine Bitcoin, so much harder to earn Bitcoin, so much harder to get Bitcoin, now it's a race to own something that is supposed to expire after we're all dead. So not in our lifetime will we see Bitcoin expire. To be honest, this is going to be the biggest non thing that ever occurs. I predict by 2035, there will be cryptocurrency that is established and is working and is doing some good for the people in its communities. But again, without much knowledge on Bitcoin now, as I used to have in the last 3 years, I just don't see it as a formidable force that is going to rival the dollar in any way, shape, or form. And I do see it as a loss to those who believe that they're going to become multimillionaires investing in Bitcoin, when we all know that the proven strategies in order to gain wealth and access and affluence is the stock market and real estate. I know that whether or not you buy Bitcoin, you will be paying me in order to rent a property. You'll be paying into businesses like Nike, like Tesla, like McDonald's, and that's all in the stock market. And I know people will continue to pile money on top of my money, which is going to give me not only a bigger dividends, but also appreciation, not just in the real estate market, but in the stock market as well. And so I will continue to reap the fruits of my labor. I will continue to have my money work for me while I sleep. I will just continue to be great just by following history and its trends. And so when people come to you with these nice little gimmicks, just remember that slow and steady wins the race. You want to be the tortoise and not the hare. You want to continue to work at what it is that you can be better at, and it will pay off for you. I didn't get to where I am today by taking shortcuts. Honestly, like I always say, sometimes you just got to be a little bit lucky, but you also got to be hardworking and you have to be persistent. That's exactly what I was, and that's exactly what I did. And now I get to wake up, I get to smell the roses. I'm about to start planting berries in my backyard and maybe some other fruits. I already have green onions planted in my backyard, so we're growing our own crops here. I'm just living a natural, healthy life, and it's just continuing to inspire me every day to, just wake up, be grateful, and be blessed. So again, don't fall for the tricks. Don't fall for the tricks. We're not here to be investing in insurance. We're not here to be investing 90 or even 10, more than 5% of our assets into crypto. If you want to invest into crypto, go ahead, but no more than 5%. And I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just an average guy on YouTube. I do want to put that out there as well. I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and Rumble. If you want to know what I've been investing in and how I got to where I am today, watch my video on the top 2 investments in order to reach financial freedom. It is pinned to the top of my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.